Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Adam Schmidt, and Kevin asked that myself and Shawn give a joint groomsmen speech together tonight. It was all the way back in 2009 that Kevin, Shawn, and myself started going to UOP together, and they both have become some of my longest and best friends. Both of these guys are very special to me, and that's why it's an honor and a privilege for both of us to speak here tonight on Kevin and Erin's special day. It didn't take long in my friendship with Kevin to see just how much we had in common. From some of the simpler things, like enjoying Family Guy or Dragon Ball Z, to more personal things, like growing up in neighboring cities or having birthdays just one day apart. I noticed that the list of our commonalities goes on and on. Actually, over the years, every now and then, we've been mistaken as brothers. And given what we have in common, I don't blame people for thinking that. In college, though, one of the things that separated Kevin from both Shawn and me was Kevin's work ethic. As long as I have known the guy, he's been hustling. While Shawn and I were busy in classes and our fraternity, Kevin was in classes, our fraternity, and working, putting himself through college by running his sales offices. It was this drive of his that led him to traveling and living all over, while Shawn and I were still trying to just settle down, decide on a major, and later on even just a career. Because of this, Kevin lived in many places, like Las Vegas, Fresno, Provo, Louisville, am I saying that right? Louisville, Kentucky. Definitely not Louisville. And it was actually this travel theme that led me to my first introduction to hear about Erin. You see, Kevin called me on the phone one day, and he was lamenting how he had just blew this potential relationship with this amazing girl. What happened was Kevin found this flash sale to fly to Seattle for something outrageously cheap, like $29 each way. And he asked Erin if she was interested in a weekend getaway. The problem was they had been on maybe 2 dates. Over the phone to me, Kevin sounded so defeated because he knew he acted too impulsively, but it was just because he really liked this girl. Kevin told me that Erin's exact words were, "I'm not saying no, but I am saying not yet." Hearing this, I told Kevin to cheer up. It sounds like Erin's just being straightforward and real with you, and you can't give up. Eventually, we would all go on to meet Erin and find out just how sweet and warm of a person she is. I think they do well together because Erin is patient and she has just the right amount of direction for Kevin. But as much as Kevin seemed to already have things figured out during and after college, over the years with Erin in his life, I have seen him continue to mature, and he seems truly and genuinely happy. And now I'll hand the mic over to Shawn for his part of the speech.
Hello, everyone. Hello, you too. I want to start off by saying what a magical day it's been so far, and I know we're going to continue to have a wonderful night. But I want to talk about our friendship for a little bit. So Kevin, Adam, and I have spent some of the most informative years together. We have had a wild 14 years of friendship, and we continue to be there for one another. And Adam and I are super excited to be able to speak on your behalf today. There are a lot of things that make Kevin a good friend, and he has a lot of amazing qualities that I admire, and I would like to share a few of those qualities in Kevin that I really admire. It's been said all throughout the speeches, but I will continue to add, he is a hard worker. He worked full-time during college and still managed to be a very committed member of the Pike fraternity. He is a committed friend, he is kind, and he is reliable. Along with all that, he is mature. And he knew who he was after graduation. He was actually the adult in my life when I was figuring myself out post-college. And in fact, there was a time in which I felt that Kevin had outgrown me. His hard work during college prepared him well for the adult world, and I felt myself needing to catch up to him over the years. As I continued to find myself, Kevin was there along the way. Throughout the different stages of my life, he's proven to be a true friend. Kevin is patient, thoughtful, and loves his friends unconditionally. Moving on over to Aaron. We could not have picked a better match for Kevin. You are funny, you are caring, and you have an endless supply of positivity. In all our years of friendship, I have never seen Kevin so happy or so confident. And in a way, that's all because of you. And side note, I'm super happy to welcome another Southern California friend of the group. And to you as a couple, I know that you have many exciting years ahead of you, and I can speak for all of us here today that we're excited to be a part of your journey. So would you all please raise your glasses and cheers to Mr. and Mrs. Cheney.
To Aaron and Kevin, and also put your hands together for our team of Adam and Shawn. We're going to invite the father of the bride.